Barry Lamar Bonds was born on July 24th, 1964. He played 22 total seasons in the majors with the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. Barry was the son to Bobby Bonds, a three-time All-Star who also played for the San Francisco Giants. It has been more than 11 years since Bonds retired in 2007, but he has yet to be inducted into the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. Now, of course, that is due to PED speculation, although it has never been proven or he has never been actually convicted of using steroids. Nevertheless, Bonds was undeniably one of, if not the biggest force in baseball history. With all of his accolades, it's easy to see why many deem him as the greatest player to ever swing a bat. Here are 5 real facts that show why Barry Bonds was the greatest to ever do it. In his 22-year career, Bonds was intentionally walked 688 times. That is 378 more times than the runner-up, Sir Albert Pujols. Bonds generated such a fear in pitchers that eventually they would opt to give him a free pass to avoid him hitting a home run. On May 28, 1998, Bonds was famously intentionally walked with the bases loaded while the Diamondbacks held a 2-run lead in the bottom of the 9th inning. This shows truly how much of a force Barry Bonds was, that they would rather allow a free run rather than have Barry Bonds have a chance to swing the bat. From 2001 to 2004, Barry Bonds was intentionally walked 284 times. No other entire team had more than 260. These total 688 intentional walks accounted for 5.5% of his career plate appearances to be free passes. In Bonds' single-season home run record 2001, where he hit 72 homers, he averaged a big fly every 6.61 at-bats. That season, he only had 476 total at-bats, much due to his league-leading 177 base-on balls. If Bonds could have gotten an average 550 at-bats that season, he would have hit a total of 83 home runs at that same pace. If only the pitchers weren't so damn scared. Barry Bonds is the only member of the 500 home run, 500 stolen base club ever. In fact, he's also the only member of the 400 home run, 400 stolen base club as well. Considering how stolen bases are becoming less common in today's game, this will likely be a club exclusive to Barry. Who needs the 323-person Hall of Fame anyway? With a total of 32 individual awards, Barry leads all players by a landslide. This includes 7 MVP awards, 8 Gold Glove awards, 12 Silver Slugger awards, 3 Hank Aaron awards, and 2 batting championships of the National League. No other player has more than 3 Most Valuable Player awards. Barry Bonds has 7. Not to mention, Bonds played in the steroid era, where countless players who actually did get busted for using performance-enhancing drugs. Although he never actually won a ring, it's fair to say Barry has filled his trophy case up all on his own. Through 2001 to 2004, Barry Bonds posted an on-base percentage of .560. That means that more often than every other at-bat, Barry Bonds would get on base. In 2004 specifically, he had an absurd on-base percentage of .610. Needless to say, these are both records that will never be beaten. Today, if a player has an on-base percentage of over 300, they're seen as pretty good. Bonds had double that. In this same 4-year stretch, Bonds reached base 539 games out of this 573 played. That's 94% that he reached base at least once. So, what do you think? Are you convinced that Bonds was the greatest baseball player to ever play? If not, tell me why, and who you think is the GOAT of Major League Baseball.
Love is love, and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure, and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone. You know I'm in my zone. I took a bite of the glory, I tell